Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at another budget-friendly out-the-front knife from Templar Knife. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to take a look at another budget-friendly knife by Templar Knife. They were nice enough to send me a couple over for review. Wanted to check those guys out. So follow my channel. I've done numerous OTF knife reviews, and I did a review back some time ago with a company that offered a really nice price point, nice quality, and they've since gone out of business. So upon my research of trying to find a replacement for that company and that price point, I stumbled across Templar Knife. I reached out to those nice folks over there, talked to the owner and to their marketing executive, really nice people, and we decided to do a couple of videos. So follow my channel. I've already done a review of this one, and today we're going to review this one up here that's a little bit different, a little different features and things like that. Don't forget to check out our Amazon store. It'll be pinned in the section below down there, like always. It's got a lot of items that we review or recommend here on the channel. Also, be sure to check out Big Daddy Unlimited. It's like a buyer's club, Sam's Club concept, where they have a monthly or yearly membership, and you get heavily discounted items on their website that is not available to the general public. Just like this Templar knife is on there at a disc. They have Templar knives at a discount over there, so be sure to check them out. They also got in and got a notification yesterday for you guys. They got a new restock on 22 ammo, 500 round bricks of Arms Corps ammo, so at a nice discount, so be sure to check those guys out. All right, so Templar Knife, budget friendly in the grand scheme of OTF. So there's some that are really cheap, like $39 price point, and of course everybody knows the major brand names out there usually start at about the $300 price point and go up from there. I've seen them as high as $400 and $500, $600. So this is kind of in that medium price point with good quality involved. So that's the thing. You can find cheaper knives out there. I just don't think they're going to match the quality of this. So this one was $440, a little different size and weight compared to this one. My son really likes this one. He's been carrying it for a couple days. Matter of fact, we have reversed the pocket clip on this one. It is reversible, and we've since done that for him because of the way he carries. So just like this knife, this one comes with a nylon sheath. I'm not a sheath guy when it comes to OTFs. I just stick them in my pocket. But for you guys that like a sheath, you got a nice little nylon sheath there if you so choose to use that. Comes in this little box here. So one thing about this particular knife is it is D2 steel. And I'm going to read something for you here in just a second. Templar Knife, TemplarKnife.com. Be sure to check those guys out over at their website. All right, D2 steel. For you knife guys, you guys will understand that there's different blade qualities, different steel qualities. When speaking to the owner, one thing about him that he wants to make sure of, if he tells you that his product is D2 steel, that or LMAX or whatever, that is legitimate D2. So he actually spot checks his vendors, suppliers of his blade steels to make sure that what he's buying and what he's representing to you as an end user is legitimate product of 440, D2, LMAX, whatever it is. He has those things checked just to make sure that he is getting what he is telling you with his blade products. So D2, what's so great about powder D2, you ask? I'm reading off this card here. Powder D2 contains more evenly distributed carbides, adding better wear resistance in an already impressive steel. It is considered a high carbon steel in its distributed state. Unlike advertised high carbon blades, a powder D2 is with its distributed carbon, heat treatment, and correct grinding makes this a stronger steel in any application. The high carbon and carbide density translate to an above average sharp edge. So there you go. They give you a little information about what you are getting. So this one in particular, this one is their lightweight series. Price point on this is about $189, and I know what you're asking yourself. My son asked the same thing. How can a $189 knife be considered budget? Well, if you know anything about OTFs, a $189 for a D2 steel, nice construction, fit and finish, and all that. Then you are getting into, if you compared it to another big huge name brand in D2 steel, you're probably looking at almost half price. So just kind of understand that. 189 price point. Weight on this is 4.8 ounces, very lightweight in the hand. Blade length is 3.5 inches. Handle length is 5.25 inches. Overall length with the blade retracted or extended is 8.75 inches. So this one is considered the rubber texture finish on it, and I'll show you real quick. So Templar offers different, all kinds of blade configurations, blade styles, blade steels, everything from high-end VG10 Damascus, LMAX steel. They offer a lot of different finishes, including mossy oak, and different types of logos and things like that. I've showed that in that other video. Be sure to check out the other video I did about this knife. So to give you an example, this is one of theirs in this style knife, but it actually has the American flag, kind of a weathered look, kind of a, this one is the weighted series, is 139. So the difference between the weighted and the lightweight version, which this one is, the lightweight version is CNC machined aluminum. These are more of a cast type style aluminum. So a little bit of a weight difference there. Some people like that extra weight. My son kind of likes the weighted. I like the lightweight. Depends on what your preference is. They do have a lifetime warranty on these, by the way. So this one in particular is a little bigger and thicker than this one. Not thicker, but this one's actually a little thinner than this one, but the width of it is a little wider. Nice in the hand. Got a little recess right here for your fingers. The belt clip is not adjustable, or not, you can't change it to either side or tip up, tip down. It is here, and that's where it's going to stay. Nice glass break. This has the ball bearing style glass break, which I like. I don't like the pointed ones. They tear up clothes and car seats and everything else. This one would not do that. Nice screws on the outside here. They're kind of recessed, which I like. They don't stand up a whole lot. A little bit of jimping along here. The mechanism is nice and smooth. One thing I mentioned in the video about this one, my son loves OTF knives, which I do too, and he always struggles, and I've seen a lot of adults struggle with the mechanisms of some of these OTFs. Their springs are way strong, and I've had a Microtech that was almost nearly impossible, and I'm a pretty strong guy to operate, so that's just kind of acceptable to me. This one is very smooth. I'm gonna let my son, my camera guy, my wingman as I call him, I'm gonna let him demonstrate the mechanism. He's my 13-year-old son. Come on, son, let's do the mechanism for him. Nice and easy. Again, D2 steel. The blade on this thing is beautiful. This is the Tonto style blade, two-tone look. This right here is kind of a satiny black with the nice shiny opposite color on the other portions of it. D2 steel, their logo right there. One thing about these knives that I did find is they are really, really sharp right out of the box. So you don't have to worry about not, having a knife that's sharp right out of the box. I mean, hard to beat that, guys, when it's like that. So just wanted to demo that. I've made a mess of my table now. But a company that takes pride in their products and produces a nice product, but also a sharp product. I've reviewed knives that the price point was okay, even more expensive knives, and they wasn't exactly really sharp out of the box. So they take the time to make sure that their products are nice and sharp right out of the box, which I like. If I had one complaint about this particular knife, it is the jimping along this switch here. is a little aggressive for my taste. Now, some people like that aggressiveness. Me personally, this one's a little more aggressive than I like. It's not overly crazy. I mean, it's not going to cut your hand or anything. But again, I'm trying to give an honest review here. For my personal taste, I think it's a little bit too aggressive. But for some, they may say, man, that's aggressive. I really like that. That's, you know, whatever. So it's kind of personal preference, I reckon, but for me personally, it's a little aggressive, but kind of show you that. It's got kind of a stair-step type look, but really nice knives. These, I'm pretty pleased with these, to be honest with you, that I found another knife company in a similar price point as the other knife company that I'd reviewed in the past that I was impressed with, and that won't break the bank for guys wanting a really nice quality. One thing I forgot to mention, even in the other video, and I'll mention it in this one. Some people ask about lockup. I don't care if you're the most expensive OTF out there or whatever, they're all going to have a little bit of blade play. This one has a limited amount, not much. So this one, same thing. Little bit, nothing overly crazy. I'm used to that with OTFs. My Microtech knives that I've had over in the past had blade play also, so it's not nothing overly to be concerned about with guys. That little bit of blade play that you're going to see with that. But some people asked that, and I wanted to address that. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. I want to thank the nice folks over at Templar Knife for sending these over. Excellent products. Really impressed with them, and glad they sent them over, and glad I found them for you guys and myself, that we've kind of accomplished that medium budget priced OTF, but with good quality. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. If you have any experience with Templar Knife, be sure to share that with us. That would be greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.